This is what makes me love what I do. And I think that what drives me is that I know I love doing this work that I get to do, and one of the coolest things is helping someone find that same feeling. And it's been so special to me because I've known John for about 1.5 years now, and I have a good idea of the skills that he has, of the strengths that he has, and it has been one of the most remarkable experiences finding an employer that's not only his dream environment, but an employer that also sees his strengths and his skills.
John's dream wasn't necessarily to work as a custodian, but John's dream was to work in a place that he would love the environment and the atmosphere. And the arena has just taken him in and just love him and encourage him, and it makes him excited to be here, that I don't think they could give him anything to do at this point and he would do it just because he loves being here and around these people.
John and I met in the summer of 2016, and we met because we were providing a service to John to help him find employment in the community. So we wanted to know what his dream job was, because we think that if we're finding someone a job, we want it to be something that they're passionate about and something that's a good fit for their skills. So when I met with John and his mom Shannon, they explained to me that his dream job was something that was just that, a dream, because at the time a facility like this did not exist in Oshkosh. They explained that he wanted to work at an arena that housed a basketball team. And it was probably 6 months after that initial conversation where we found out that an arena was coming to the city of Oshkosh and they were going to house a basketball team, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is like all the stars aligning, this is too good to be true.
Goodwill has done a really good job in that we already knew that the arena was going to be opening, and so we knew we wanted to pursue this as a job.
We provide something called Job Prep, and it's funded through the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation. And part of that service is that we are conducting interview practice and helping individuals be able to express themselves in an interview so they can share their skills, their strengths, their passions, their interests with an employer.
They wanted to give him the opportunity as much as we did, with that. And so they were instrumental. I had to do very little. Goodwill just said that this is what John wants, then this is what we're going to go for. And they've done a fantastic job in helping us with that.
My name is Sue. I'm John's supervisor here at the Menomination Arena. My job here is to make sure the arena is clean, and John's job is to help me do that. I knew he would be a great fit because his outgoing personality and always being happy, and no matter who he meets, he's always greeting them with a smile. When I know John's coming to work that night, I'm happy. It makes me happy, and it makes a lot of other team members here happy.
As a parent of a child with a disability, once you know your child is not going to develop in the typical fashion, this becomes one of your biggest goals, is finding a place that your child can be safe and your child can be loved and your child can be happy, and your child can be considered normal in so many different ways. And I don't like that word, but that's what we think of. It is very scary when you drop your child off, who's actually an adult, but drop your child off in an environment and just are not sure what's going to be, and yet after the first one, we knew he was where he was supposed to be. We knew it was what was going, that it was the blessing that we had been waiting for in a job for him. And we hope that this lasts a very long time.